Hello Aries, my name is Alison and you're with Healing Dove Tarot. Very quick channel update. I will now be doing tarot readings on a weekly basis for love, changing up the spread a little bit so I can make it quicker. And I'm also doing my shuffling and calling upon my guidance and my spirit guides and angels before the video is recorded, just so that we have enough time to actually go through all the messages that come through. I'm going to try and keep these videos short and sweet around the 5-minute mark so that you get them as accurate and direct as possible. So let's get started. At the bottom of the deck coming into this week, and that is the 13th of August to the 18th, we have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot for me is all about the sign of Cancer, right? Talks about moving forward, and in traditional tarot, it literally has two horses depicted on it, one black, one white, and showing a path ahead, right? So you have the choice. In this card, it's kind of similar. The only difference is it's using this wreath at the top of the head of success, right? Which is really interesting because for me, I always see the symbolism in things. And in your reading, towards the end of the week around Thursday and Friday, you have this card of victory, of success. And do you see that wreath there? So what it's showing me is whatever decision you're needing to make in regards to love, in relationships at the beginning of the week, by the time you get to Thursday, so let's say Friday, you're going to have made that and it's going to be successful for you. Now, in terms of star signs, if it's not a Cancer, I also have Taurus, Gemini, and I also have a female Gemini to be specific, or Libra, or Aquarius, okay? You have the Queen of Swords coupled with the Ace of Wands. Now, for me, these cards falling out together speak, so Swords is mental energy and Wands is passion, creativity. This speaks about wanting to have that spark reignited in a relationship again. Now, for those of you that are coupled, and I remember your last reading, I believe that there was a choice between two people, okay? It may have been that you were tempted by someone outside of your marriage or your relationship. And if that was not the case, then if you were single, then you had two choices, okay? And the reason why I say that is because I see you have within the same kind of area the Lovers, the Two of Swords, and the Chariot. So you have 3 cards out of the whole entire deck that mean choice, needing to make a choice and decision. The Lovers often is described as tarot readers as a head over heart decision. And then you've got the Two of Swords, which talks about needing to make a logical, conscious decision. So you've got emotion, you've got intellect right beside each other. So whatever it is, this choice you need to make, which you will make by the end of the week when it comes to love, it's going to be right for you, okay? So don't worry about making or choosing the right person. Don't worry about rushing that decision. It will come to you. I'm being shown a light bulb. So it's like as if you wake up in the morning and it's bam, yep, that's who I want. That's how it's going to be. So try not to force it, okay? Let it come naturally. And if you are in a couple or a relationship or a marriage that's been having a few issues, please don't despair, because I have the Six of Wands coupled with the Hierophant. Now, this card combination speaks about success in a commitment, okay? The Hierophant speaks about legality, systems, and when it comes to love, particularly marriage or anything that's formal. So for those of my viewers that are in a serious committed relationship, this talks about victory and success in that. And I really feel with the new supermoon we just had in Leo on the 11th, and Mercury going direct from the 16th, which I believe is Thursday. And that's what I said before about Thursday. There you go. That's going to be the turning point for you in your relationship, okay? And that's either with, I'm picking up again the signs Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, and female air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, at the heart of your week, again, you have the Two of Swords. That's that decision making that you're needing to make. That's the decision that you need to make. But try not to. I know whenever someone says, don't stress, don't worry about it, it's like so annoying, right? You think, really, you're not in this situation, you don't understand, I can't sleep at night, I'm thinking, I'm worried. You're finally going to get your rest that you need when it comes to the weekend, okay? Because you would have already made this decision by then. But just know that you are going to make the right one for you. Trust your gut and trust your intuition is the overall message, because you have the High Priestess, okay? All right. I'm going to draw for you an additional guidance card. Firstly, I'm going to go singles. Please show me what is the message for singles. It looks good though, Aries, okay? Looks really good. Better than it has done in a while, actually. Seek. Okay. I'm going to read that for you in a second. I'm just going to draw the couples. Please show me, what does couples need to know? There it is. Nice. It's one of my favorite cards. Poised. Okay. So I'll read for you singles first, and then we'll get to couples. Okay. So Seek in this tarot deck represents the Hermit in traditional tarot. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Virgo. And what's really funny is I almost said Virgo before, but I held back. So there's a Virgo for some of you. Okay. And the key words for this in this deck is quest, understand, retreat, solitude, introspection, and guidance. Now, before I go on and tell you about the meaning, that's also what this card represents at its lower vibration. Okay, the Four of Swords. So the overall guidance by the end of the week for singles is that you'll hit this space. Okay, you ready? Sometimes individuals become so engrossed in a relationship or in wanting a relationship that all perspective is lost. Is that you, my single girls? The relationship becomes their world and they lose sight of themselves. This card suggests that now is the time to take a step back, either from a relationship or from the desire of one, and go an internal quest to rediscover yourself. One of my favorite sayings is, there can't be a we until there's a me. It's really important, actually. If this resonates with you, it's time to have a dialogue with your higher self. And your guides about who you are and what you really need in life. You may be surprised by the answers. This is also a good time to physically retreat from your busy life and relationships. Attending a spiritual retreat would be so optimal. There's a message in that for someone. Someone's thinking about doing it, so there's your answer. However, simply finding some time for solitude and introspection can be just as beneficial. Take a walk in nature, quiet your mind, and listen for messages from the birds and trees. Give yourself the gift of a daily 5-minute meditations. Pull a card from a tarot deck and sit with the card's image, seeking its deeper meaning for you are, and for what role relationships play in your life. Forgive me. You may feel that you need assistance in your quest for greater understanding regarding what you need in a relationship, or even how to handle a specific relationship. Find a guide or mentor who is knowledgeable in matters of the heart and converse with that person. Yeah, so it's really about actually getting the clarity that you need, right, to be able to make the decision and the choice to then manifest what you want in your life. And we've just had the new moon, so now is the perfect time, single Aries. And there is an affirmation with that, and it says, I take time for solitude and introspection. Take time and meditate if you can this week and do that, all right? Couples, we have Poised. Okay. I love this card. Look at how beautiful she is. She looks like she's just elated, right? It says, being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. And the relationship message says, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. Remember what I was saying about getting the clarity that you need for those of you that are in relationships where it's been a little bit of a struggle? It's like now you finally have this breath of fresh air into your existing relationship or marriage. And that all comes from you, okay, Aries? It's all about you feeling confident and happy. And some of you have felt quite insecure. I'm getting that feeling right now. Be confident in your skin. Your partner loves you for you, okay? This super new moon in Leo is all about learning to love ourselves and be kind to ourselves, okay? The message clearly is about really learning to accept who we are without the validation from others. So use this energy wisely, okay? Beautiful reading. I do hope you found it helpful. If you have, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with you next week to do the next round. Woohoo! Thanks, Aries. Bye.